Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chiamazing Show, and today it is all about Diablo. My name is Chiamazing, and I'm going to be bringing you lots of stuff about Diablo today, because I haven't really been talking about Diablo 3 a whole lot lately, and there's been a lot of stuff that's been announced, and stuff that's been said, and some trash talking that's been done. Let's start with that one, the trash talking. David Brevik, one of the Blizzard North co-founders, and also the guy who designed Diablo 1 and 2, had an interview during Gamescom with Ink Gamers, and he said some very mild comments. They were really not that bad, like at all. But apparently, some people who have contributed to Diablo 3 currently or in the past felt they were bad enough to start a little Facebook smear. The person that started this was Chris Haga, who's a former technical artist, saying, "Suddenly I feel like I was thrown under a bus," then linked to the article. Then you had several other Diablo 3 people bringing up Hellgate London, etc., blah blah. But what really topped off was game director Jay Wilson getting in there saying, "Fuck that loser." Afterwards, you had several other game developers for different companies and such hitting Twitter, in defense of Brevik and saying that what Jay said was out of line. And I have to agree. I mean, the comments, what he said really wasn't bad. He's sad because people are outraged, and some of the decisions that were made are not decisions he would have made. That that might be a little bit of a shot, but not really, because people are pissed, and there have been some bad decisions made. The developers even said they've made bad decisions. So to get that angry, Wilson has since issued an apology on Battle.net. What I said, it was in anger and in defense of my team, and I shouldn't have said it, and I was out of line, blah blah, and then shifted the focus towards changes that are coming up. My problem with that is, if you really were making a sincere apology, wouldn't you apologize to the person you said that to? That's just me. If I were to say fuck you, I would apologize to you and not to someone who overheard it. Now, with all the drama stuff out the way, let's talk about what actually is happening with the game. Those changes that Wilson was referencing. And the first one is a big one. It's the Paragon system. When you hit level 60, it's going to add a whole another set of levels to grind through. 100 levels. Each level is going to give you some stat bonuses equivalent to what a level would give you, and each level is going to give you 3% magic and gold find. There's a cap at 300%, so this system is really in place to enhance in-game and to help deal with the issue they're having with magic find. They want to get to a point where they can remove it from gear, and this will help them do that without completely pissing everyone off, making several items worthless right now. What it's going to do is there's a hard cap of 300%. That's not counting Nephilim Valor. So as you get more Paragon levels, you'll be able to swap out gear that has Magic Find. You'll already have it. It'll be part of your character. They're also removing the averaging of Magic Find in groups, which is good because that would really fuck up with this system. I mean, overall, it's a nice change. It's going to help expand in-game. It's going to help with Magic Find. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of class changes too, a whole lot to need to actually go over. Some of them that don't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why the fuck would you do anything to Energy Twister besides buff it? That skill is fucking terrible. Sorry, side note there. Some of the less used abilities got a lot of buffs. So hopefully that will build more diversity. Hopefully. That in combination with the improvements of legendaries is how some of them are really catered to certain builds. I like the spear for ranged barbarians or the wand for melee wizards. Several changes to bosses and their abilities and just bug fixes in general. Some nice changes to the auction house where you can look at 6 stats as opposed to 3 now. Auctions can be cancelled at any time as long as they don't have an active bid on them. And stat increases from gems are not factored in, which is pretty awesome because you can get some wonky shit when you're trying to look for a certain stat and it would pull up stuff with gems and stuff without gems. And they're making a lot of changes that are trying to shrink the gap between the difficulty of normal monsters and the difficulty of the elite, so the champions and rarity packs and all that. The first thing they're doing is they're increasing the health of normal monsters by like 5 to 10%, and decreasing the health of the champion rare packs by 10 to 25%. They're also tweaking some of the fixes, and they're removing invuln minion. They're removing enrage timers and the heal back to full aspect of the rare and champion packs. They're also removing the magic find average in group play, so that will help encourage people to play with each other some more. They also made significant changes to legendaries, which we knew they were going to do. They've been talking about it, but these are really nice changes. Amazing changes. A lot of them have unique spells now, like Lidless Walls can give you these shielding effects now. Tormentor will allow you to charm. Fire Waffles will leave a trail of fire. Sky Cutter is going to summon an angel that'll fight for you. Maximus can summon a demon to fight for you. They also give a really good example of a lot of the changes they're making to buff up the actual power of legendaries. And they show an example, Scorn, which is a two-handed axe, which an older version has 1000 DPS. Newer version has 1500 DPS and a socket, and a 95% chance to inflict a bleed, and increases crit damage and all this extra stuff. So they're really buffing the hell out of legendaries, which is going to actually make them worth trying to get. Overall, there's a lot of changes that have taken a game that was not doing so well and kind of partially reinvented it. And if you were waiting for something, now would be the time to play. If it's not personally enough for me, I have too many other games I'm playing at the moment. I went back and started playing some Borderlands. I've been playing Assassin's Creed, playing Dust. I've been playing PlanetSide 2 Beta, which I would love to show you guys, but I currently can't. There's just a lot of other games, and I don't feel like it was quite enough for me to drop something at the moment. When PvP gets put in, I'll more than likely pick the game back up, check it out, see what's going on. But until then, you probably won't be seeing a lot of Diablo 3 footage from myself. Not to say that these changes aren't impressive. There are a lot of changes, and I recommend that if you do enjoy the game, you should definitely go check them out. If you did quit. If you didn't quit, you already know about the changes because you're currently playing and everything. And for those of you who are currently playing, my question to you is, what is your favorite change? You can leave your answer in comments below. And if you enjoyed the videos, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.